B-Marsh Boxing. B-Marsh Boxing. We back at it with another post-fight review. First and foremost, I gotta say, man, I'm eating crow tonight. I can't lie. I'm eating crow, and I've never been so happy to eat crow probably in a long time. But Arthur Beterbiev ain't get the memo, man. He did not get the memo, and he handled his business tonight. Excellent fight. Two guys undefeated, 14 and 0. Beterbiev coming in versus 17 and 0. Alexander Usyk. What a fight, man. Whew. Let me get into it, man. First round, man. The man, um, Gvozdyk is outboxing Beterbiev. You know what I mean? He's circling to his right. He's throwing combinations. Even though Beterbiev, he got his high guard up. You know what I mean? Some punches are getting through. Jabs to the head and stomach. You know what I mean? It was gonna be a 10-8 round because at the before the round ended, the man Alexander Gvozdyk got tripped up and got hit with a kind of cuffing shot by um by the man Beterbiev, and he goes down. But the referee missed that as a slip, and he called it a 10-8 round. I guess the state of Pennsylvania, the state athletic commission have um, 60 seconds in between the round to look at a review, at basically a replay, and the commission deemed that the punch was it was a slip. It wasn't a legit knockdown, and I was so happy that they didn't call it a legit knockdown because that round was easily a 10-9 round for the man um, Alexander Gvozdyk. You know what I mean? Round two, Gvozdyk is rather than being a 10-8 round for Beterbiev, it becomes a 10-9 round as it should be for Gvozdyk. You know what I mean? Gvozdyk round two, double jab, straight right hands. You know what I mean? He wins the first 2 minutes of the round, but Beterbiev throws a nice overhand right that rocks the man Gvozdyk. Gvozdyk continues. He starts clinching. You know what I mean? But overall, that was a close round. You know what I mean? But I gave it to Gvozdyk. Round three, close round. Alexander Gvozdyk throws a nice punch to the pit of the stomach and a clean right hand to the top. That was a beautiful punch right there. You know what I mean? Beautiful jab to the stomach and then a nice clean right hand over the top, flush on Beterbiev's face. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Beterbiev in this particular round, he's moving, doing more movement than usual. He's throwing shots but missing. Alexander's pumping the jab. You know what I mean? He's using the jab, fighting behind the jab. His 1-2 is percolating all night. Round four, Gvozdyk is pumping the jab and has better he has Beterbiev actually on the back foot. You know what I mean? You know, it's rare that you see Beterbiev fighting going backwards or even basically in retreat mode, but that's what was going on in that round. You know what I mean? Um, you check it. Um, he's throwing Beterbiev. He lands right. He threw a nice right hand, you know what I'm saying, to the stomach, to the solar plexus of Alexander. This is after Alexander, in my opinion, was winning the round, especially having the man Gvozdyk, I'm sorry, Beterbiev going backwards, you know what I mean? But the man Beterbiev, he lands a nice, beautiful shot to the solar plexus that hurt the man, visibly hurt the man, Alexander Gvozdyk, you know what I mean? He finished strong though. The man Beterbiev, he finished strong with the left hook to the head right when the bell rings. You know what I mean? Round five, Beterbiev was throwing multiple single shots. He's moving. You know what I'm saying? He's using his lateral movement. Um, but the man Beterbiev is throwing occasional one shots to the body, while Gvozdyk is now throwing headshots. You know what I mean? 1-2s in the round. You know what I'm saying? Round six, back and forth round. You know what I mean? That was probably the best round of the fight. Round six, back and forth round. Beterbiev lands a straight right hand to the body, and that hurts the man Alexander Gvozdyk. He even throws a nice, beautiful uppercut. The man Alexander Gvozdyk, he recovered in the last 20 seconds of the round, and he throws a straight right hand that wobbles Beterbiev. You know what I mean? And lands another. Then they get into an exchange, and that's why I said that particular round was the best round. They get into the exchange, and Beterbiev, um, he throws a cuffing shot, a kind of cuffing shot, like a left hook. You know, Almost something similar to what he did with the man Callum Smith, a kind of cuffing shot. But this guy got stupid power in each hand. The man goes down, you know what I'm saying? But he was kind of pushed and their feet got tangled up, you know what I mean? You check it. So, again, that particular knockdown was only counted as it wasn't counted as a knockdown. It was counted as a slip. Round seven was a close round. Beterbiev is having success with the body shot. Started in round five. Both guys seemed like they taking a break in that particular round. Gvozdyk really just pumping the jab. Not much action. Alexander and Beterbiev is landing body shots. Round eight, the man Alexander's 1-2 is percolating. Alexander Gvozdyk, you know what I mean? Beterbiev punches on the break after the clinch, and and he gets warned by the referee. You know what I'm saying? Um, and before the end of the round, these two guys they throw two right hands at the same time. Beterbiev throws a right hand and Gvozdyk throws a right hand, and they land at the same time. You know what I mean? It was a good round, round eight. You know what I'm saying? But Beterbiev looked like he was kind of slowing down. But round nine, Beterbiev catches Alexander Gvozdyk with a straight right hand to the solar plexus that hurt him. This guy now, you could see. When I made my breakdown and prediction video, I wasn't too sure about neither guy's inside game. Man, I was proven way wrong by the man Gvozdyk. I'm sorry, Beterbiev. His inside game is what won him this fight. You know what I mean? And not necessarily like head on man chest and just throwing body shots. You know what I mean? Just straight going to the body like a Tasmanian devil. Nah, it was calculated pressure that the man Beterbiev put on, cutting off the ring, and also, throwing, you know what I'm saying, basically from mid range, you know what I mean? And he's a master of the mid range. Gvozdyk is a master of fighting from the outside, but he couldn't take them body shots. And like I said, better be caught the man, Alexander Gvozdyk, with a straight right hand to the solar plex that hurt him, that hurt Gvozdyk, and took, and he kind of like looked like he almost wanted to quit. You know what I mean? Kind of like was acting like it's his hand that's hurting, but really and truly he was trying to get a breather. You know what I mean? Get a breather. You check it, try to take a break. You know what I mean? Not much action going on after that, but Alexander is throwing the jab, but better be the body shot game, man. The body shots with something. Alexander Gvozdyk was trying to clinch as much as possible in that particular round. When I made my breakdown and prediction, I thought there'd be a lot of clinching, you know what I mean? I thought that'd be a good strategy for the man Alexander Gvozdyk, to try, especially when the man closes the distance, better beef. But at that juncture of the fight, he was too weak. The man had been bodied with body shots from round five. Single body shots, not no clubbing shit like left hook, left, right. Nah, just just pumping that jab, throwing a nice long right hand to the body. It was something mean, man, and that guy couldn't take it, man. You know what I'm saying? And basically, Teddy Atlas tried to ignite a fire into the man Gvozdyk, and at the end of round nine, going into round 10, because he could see the man is slipping on his pimping. And sure enough, man, the man round 10, Better Beef just unleashed on the man. Better Beef looked like the Better Beef that we knew from the PBC days till how he knocked out Callum Johnson and also Calogero. Punches and bunches combinations. Gvozdyk is definitely the faster fighter, but in round 10, he had nothing left in the gas tank. You know what I mean? And not because he's not a well conditioned athlete, it's because of the toll of the body shots that were accumulating from round five. And round 10, man, the man got battered. I mean, from pillar to post, he was getting rocked. There was like four knockdowns, and they all look similar. And I'm trying to tell you, these punches weren't no devastating, concussive type of punches that'll separate man from their senses. The man was exhausted, man. You know what I'm saying? Beterbiev was actually catching him, pivoting to his left and catching him with a right hand while the guy's out of position. Got dropped four times. He got warned on the third knockdown by the referee. If you get dropped one more time, I'm gonna have to stop the fight. And sure enough, that's exactly what happens. And ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the man from Russia, Artur Beterbiev. I'm so proud of the guy. I've been a fan of Beterbiev. Yes, I picked against him in my breakdown and prediction, but I'm not those type of guys. I really wanted Beterbiev to win, but if I solely feel, even after watching tape, that so and so will win, Gvozdyk I figured would win. then it is what it is. But at the end of the day, Beterbiev, he handled his business, man. A close fight, man. Let me give you guys my scorecard. Let me give you guys my scorecard before fellas look at the title of this video and think it was a whitewash. Never that. No, sirree, Bob. This was a close fight, ladies and gents. Very close fight. I'm gonna give you my scorecard. Round one. I'm sorry, round one and two I gave to Gvozdyk. Round three I gave to Beterbiev. Round four, Gvozdyk. Round five, Beterbiev. Round six, Gvozdyk. Round seven, Beterbiev. Round eight, Gvozdyk. Round nine, Beterbiev. And round 10, obviously, Beterbiev big. I had this fight for Gvozdyk. I had him up by 1 point, 86-85. You know what I mean? 86-85. It was a close fight, man. The man could, if he just could finish strong in the championship rounds, he would have won the fight. Go to no scorecards, and that's what I like, unification, and not to mention. Let me read y'all comments in the chat. Finks Auto Boxing, what the deal, Finks? What's happening, big man? He says, "Oh, bro, I'm live." Oh, that's what's up, man. I'm gonna come through and check you out after I finish mine. Finks Auto Boxing says, "Keep it up." Guess Hop is in the chat. What's happening, Hop? He says, "Guess we leaned wrong, B Marsh." Yes, we did, man. Sure enough, we did, but ain't no shame in my game. I mean, come on, dogs. This was a 50-50 fight. And the Gvozdyk, before that was Adonis Stevenson. Before that was Chad Dawson. Before that was the man, what's his name? Gene Pascal. Before that, it was Zolt Erdy, you know what I mean? And even Bernard Hopkins. So Bernard Hopkins had a Ring magazine title, you know what I'm saying? But what a fight, man. This was a great fight right here, man. We got a unified champion in the man Beterbiev, you know what I mean? Beterbiev is a unified champion, and I couldn't be so more happier for the guy, straight up and down, you know what I mean? Because the guy the guy went through hell and back his whole career. A guy whose career was stagnant at one point in time, having promotional issues with Yvonne Michelle up there in Canada, you know what I mean? He gets with Bob Arum and he gets a unification, you know what I'm saying? So look, man, you got to give the man Beterbiev and Gvozdyk props for first and foremost, both of them for coming into this unification fight. But at the end of the day, got to give mad props to the man Beterbiev, man. He proved me wrong, you know what I mean? Alexander Gvozdyk, look, man, the ninth and the 10th round were not the good showcasing of a world champion. I'll just put it like that, you know? Look, man, those punches that he got dropped with in the fourth round, in the 10th round, those, like I said, weren't no mean concussive punches that'll separate you from your senses. The man was just exhausted from the body shots, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I would think that the man, look, man, the European fighters are not known for no inside game body work. Better be proved he's a better inside fighter than Gvozdyk tonight. You would have thought that man Teddy Atlas would have gotten this man prepared for the inside game, you know what I mean? But apparently he didn't, man. Kawhi struggled straight face says, "What's good? What's good with you, man? How you doing?" Um, Neutral Natural says, "What it do?" He said, "I predicted better be fourth round KO." I hear you, man. 10th round stoppage, TKO for the man. Artur better be the new WBC and IBF. I love this shit, man. You know what I mean? I love to know that we have a clear cut number one guy in the division. Anybody else in the division wants smoke or wants to be recognized as a lineal or unified champion at light heavyweight, you got to go through Artur Beterbiev. And it don't get no better than that, you know what I'm saying? Don't get no better than that. Looks like the man um Alexander Gvozdyk looks like he caught Adonis Stevenson at the perfect time. You know what I mean? Caught him at a perfect time when the man was 40 years plus, had gone through one of his most difficult fights in his career, the previous fight when he fought Badu Jack. So it was perfect timing when they got when they got Adonis Stevenson's scalp, you know what I mean? But Better Beef ain't get the memo, you know what I'm saying? So he's bringing back two unified belts. Matter of fact, that same WBC belt that Adonis Stevenson used to wear and parade with for 5+ years, it's going back to Canada, you know what I mean? So I'm excited, man. Kawhi Straightface says the body shots took the life out of Gvozdyk. What do you mean? Those were mean body shots. You ain't lying. Clean, mean body shots. And like I said, not no barrage or a barrage of punches, left hook, right hook, just going ape shit on the man's rib cage. Calculated, timely, single-handed, one punch at a time, body shots. And those things took a toll out of him. It took a toll out of the guy, but it is what it is. I'm very excited for this unification I witnessed tonight. First unification at light heavyweight that we've had since November 2015 in Atlantic City. And here we are, man. Here we are with the new lineal champion, man. And when's the last time lineal titles changed hands in boxing? Estrada versus Rungvisai, I believe. I think, yeah. I think that's the last time. But overall, like I said, I had Gvozdyk up by 1 point going into the 10th, you know what I'm saying? And there were a couple close rounds, like 3 close rounds that probably could have gone either way. I didn't quite agree with how Andre Ward's scorecard and how he was talking so highly of Beterbiev, like while Max Kellerman kept it a buck, he said, yeah, it looked like, Beterbiev, he finished off this fight in devastating fashion as far as just took the life out the guy with them body shots, but it wasn't like Gvozdyk wasn't in this fight and there wasn't a nip and tuck back and forth matchup. And that's the epitome of a great 50-50 fight, unfortunately. Look, man, I would have liked this fight to go to points, to the distance. As far as, look, I do like a stoppage, I do like a KO, but I mean a close fight like this that's going back and forth, forget about it. I'd like to see it go to the distance to see how my scorecard would look. Maybe I would have had Beterbiev winning 10, 11, and 12 to run away with the fight in the championship rounds, but we'll never know. And Beterbiev don't give a F. He brought his left and right hands, and those are the only 2 judges he needed. He ain't need no 3 judges out there in Philadelphia, and he's going back to Canada with Jack Ramsey. Congratulations to him as a new unified champion. Yes, indeed. Big ups to Kawhi Straightface. He says, yeah, you're right. They was calculated. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Those body punches was the key to victory. And like I said, dogs, and I'm honest with everybody. I mean, what I look like lying to myself and then lying to you guys, I can't do that. You know what I mean? I'll be honest, I didn't really have any faith in neither guy's inside game. These 2 guys are Eastern European fighters, guys who are not really known for the inside game like fighters over here in the United States. And that's why I said in my breakdown and prediction video, there will be a lot of clinching. There wasn't that much clinching. There was occasional clinching, not anything to say, oh my gosh. But in the 11th round, I'm sorry, in the 10th round, yeah, Gvozdyk was trying to clinch for dear life. I mean, because them body shots, but that man wasn't strong. He had no more. His energy was zapped up out of him. He couldn't clinch the man, and he got battered. You know what I mean? Ah, Thinks Out of Boxer says lineage goes back to Canada. Absolutely, man. From December 1st from last year, what are we, October, whatever we at, October 19th. In less than a year, them titles going back. The WBC and the lineal title are going back to Canada. You know what I'm saying? And look, man, Alexander Gvozdyk, that fight with Adonis Stevenson was a great fight. You know what I mean? It was a back and forth fight. And I had Adonis Stevenson up by 1 point going into the 11th round where he eventually got stopped. You know what I mean? You check it, and this fight was similar. You know what I mean? It was a similar fight. You know what I'm saying? And just the fact that the man Beterbiev weathered the storm as far as sticking, he took actually his instructions from Mark Ramsey. He listened and actually applied them, made his adjustments much better than the man Alexander Gvozdyk. And no question about it. It's as far as experience and multiple world champions training, as far as trainers, Teddy Atlas is light years ahead of Jack Ramsey. But Jack Ramsey, these guys outshined and outcoached the man. Adon, what's his name? Gvozdyk and Freddie Roach. You know what I'm saying? Now Artur Beterbiev, like I said, and the Finks made a great point. The Lineals going back to Canada. You know what I mean? From Beterbiev to Alexander Gvozdyk, beating Adonis. Adonis beat Chad Dawson. Chad Dawson beat Bernard Hopkins. B Hop beat Pascal. And Zolt Erdy, there was the man before. He was a lineal champion for numerous years because he beat Julio Cesar Gonzalez, who had beat the first man to beat Darius Michikowski. I don't gotta go no further than that, man. It's just the lineage is intact, and give this man a Ring Magazine belt. Ring Magazine, stop playing with Better Beef. You know what I'm saying? Or what you, yeah, or they probably won't. They probably want to give it to a DAZN fighter because Golden Boy, Ring Magazine, DAZN, they all affiliated. Um, Thinks out of the box and says, Jinx Pascal, you want some? Jean Pascal, man, he should try to go ahead and make that fight. He needs to actually try to get Beterbiev in the ring next. Big, massive payday over there in Canada. Go ahead and try to get in the ring next with the man, you know what I mean? Kawhi Straightface says, how do you think Bivol would fare versus Beterbiev? Man, he'll get the same treatment Gvozdyk got tonight. And it'll probably he'll probably, excuse me, he'll probably get done up in half the time. 6 rounds, 5 rounds. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a stoppage or a KO for Beterbiev versus Bivol. Believe you me. I heard some people say that Bivol is the best in the division. I'm gonna just leave that for you guys to ponder on. Kawhi Straightface says, I think Beterbiev got a mean inside game. Ref kept spoiling his inside work all night. I'm a believer of his inside game, Kawhi Straightface, no question about it, you know what I mean? No doubt about it. He never really had to show those kind of tools in his previous fights, you know what I mean? Because most of his opponents be petrified of the man Beterbiev, you know what I mean? But tonight, he put it into play and he came out on top. Finks out the box says, LOL, VADA testing in this one. They should be. WBC belt was on the line by Gvozdyk, so clean boxing program. Top 15 must get tested. So I believe it there was. Finks out the box says, Tyson Fury looked like he'd get knocked out by Beterbiev tonight. Oh, no question. No doubt about it. That man don't want to fight nobody, so we see what he's about. But I'm excited about tonight's fight, and I'm excited that it's one step closer to, hopefully again unification, more unifications and undisputed, you know what I mean? At least we have a lineal champion with 2 straps right now, and I'm calling him the best of the best in the division. He beat the man who beat the man. Before Gvozdyk was the number one guy in the division, I always gave it to Adonis Stevenson. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care if Andre Ward had 3 straps. Andre Ward here talking about these guys he left the division in great hands. Seeing Gvozdyk and Beterbiev fighting dogs. Fucking you're the same ages as Beterbiev and Gvozdyk. You could have fought these guys, you know what I mean? That's why Adonis was the man in the division, the lineal champ, the man who fought the man who got ducked by Ward, B-Hop, and Kovalev, Jean Pascal, etc. The man couldn't get a fight. Gary Russell's going through the similar stuff that Adonis was going through. Hopefully, Beterbiev don't gotta go through none of that. And Jean Pascal should be the next man up. You know what I mean? I heard them say something about Eddie Hurst say Bivol. He'll let Bivol come to ESPN to fight the man Beterbiev or the winner of Beterbiev versus Gvozdyk. Then hey man, keep your word. Send that man over to ESPN one time so he could get that work. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down from Russia with love. B Marsh Boxing about to seal the deal up on this joint. Um. um. Finks out of the box and says, jokes aside, tonight was historical, no question about it. Finks says, you listened to Andre Ward? I knew I couldn't. Well, I watched the fight by myself, so I was like, hey, what the hell, man? Let me listen to the commentary. You know what I'm saying? Which I rarely do. I said, let me listen to the commentary, man. Kawhi Straightface says, I'm out. It's early here. I'm about to skate too. Peace out, Kawhi straight face. Fix all the boxing says Bivo waiting to see what Cannoli does. Tell fellas Cannoli ain't trying to fight that guy, man. He ain't gonna fight him, man. I gotta make a video. I'm not even gonna give you guys the title of it. I'll just probably do a video about it sooner than later. But it's basically gonna be, reasons of why guys like Cannoli is doesn't even fight guys like Jamal Charlo or guys in his division, but will go up two divisions to face Kovalev. I'm gonna make a video about that. It should be entertaining. Big ups to Hop. Hop says, thanks for your thoughts as always. Thanks a lot, Hop. Appreciate you coming through as always. You heard? Big ups to Kawhi Straight Face. Hop. Thanks all the boxing. Shout out to all y'all. Neutral Natural. Salute. Thanks for everybody coming through. What a fight. What a night of boxing on Friday Night Fights. And we have a unified champ and not undisputed, excuse me, and lineal champ at 175 pounds, historic light heavyweight division. None other than 15 and 0, 15 KOs. Artur Beterbiev. B Marsh Boxing, you leave your thoughts and comments, and I'm gone. Thanks how the boxer says, thank you, B Marsh. Burn soon, no question. I'm gonna listen to your joint if you come on live. You heard? Peace.